Craig, what do you want to do today?
Well, Dustin? Oh, shit. God damn it. God damn it.
I just want to ride bikes with my friends. I just want to ride bikes with my friends. Yeah! Bike stuff, phantoms, pizza, friendship. I just want to ride bikes with my friends. I just want to ride bikes with my friends. With my friends, my wheel friends.
Hey, wheel friends. Welcome back. I missed you. I missed all of you. I hope you missed me. I hope you missed Mushu. I hope you missed Steve. I hope you missed Dustin. I hope you missed every other guest that we've had on this show. I hope it's understandable that I've been away. The coronavirus happened. In fact, this episode was recorded in March, like literally at the top of the roller coaster. As you know, everything was building up to it. We all kind of knew what was going to happen. We had a feeling what was going to happen. But like we still had no idea what we were in for. And so this episode was recorded literally at the top of the first hill, just before everything goes down and everyone's screaming. So yeah, for a while I felt like it had aged pretty poorly. Like it just, like the next day, I think in this episode, Steve cites the amount of corona cases we had in Michigan, which at the time was like 4. But then I feel like by the end of the recording, it had already gone up to 16. And then, man, I don't even know how bad it got in Michigan, but like it was pretty bad here for a while. So yeah, we didn't really know what we were in for. We open up with some jokes about toilet paper sales. Remember when toilet paper was an issue? When everyone was buying it up and there wasn't any left in stores? Like, that was the least of our problems. Like, look at all the problems we have now. So yeah, this episode, it's a little dated, but I think it's good now. I think what first aged like milk has now aged like wine, and we have come around to it being good again. So I hope you enjoy it. Stick around at the end. I got some announcements for some things coming up. We'll also be putting those up separately, so, yeah, whatever. All right, here's the episode.
What do you got in that Kurger Bang thing?
What?
That drink?
Diet Coke.
May I?
Yeah.
Diet?
Hey man, I'm an alcoholic, so like I gotta count my calories where I can. If I want to drink as much whiskey as I do, I gotta cut back on the sugar. Then it's just like a Martha drinks diet sodas, and so that's what we buy, and now I'm just used to it.
Aren't those like worse for you than a normal soda?
Probably. But cancer's gonna get you either way, so a little aspartame is no big deal.
You have been black-pilled.
What? What's black-pilled?
I think that's the term for when you're getting real gloomy, like just like, oh, we're heading toward like a cliff at some point, no matter what.
Oh, dude, this week, you don't even know. People think I'm insane at work now. Mainly because I've been like, reading, because of the podcast that I've been listening to, now I'm reading more about like the occult and UFOs and conspiracies and chaos magic. I just bought a book called Condensed Chaos about learning how to use chaos magic. I'm going insane. But now with all the COVID-19 shit that's going on, like, some people at work are literally freaking out because they go to the stores and there's like nothing there at a lot of stores. Like, people have cleared out.
Yeah.
That's not just memes. Like, it's happening in Grand Rapids.
The memes
like,
are real.
Like, people are taking all the toilet paper and shit for whatever reason. We're not.
How much shitting are they planning on doing is my question.
Well, the whole thing is like right now people in Italy, where it's like a real problem, are all like stuck in their houses basically. So like people in America are freaking out thinking that's going to happen. We only have 4 confirmed cases in Michigan right now. I don't know if like hicks up north are like freaking out about it because they're the safest. Yeah. They don't fucking interact like in big groups of people anyway. Like if you work on a farm, you're gonna be fucking fine. Like, or like the thing that's making me mad is now they're taking stuff like they ran out of toilet paper, so then people go straight for like baby wipes. So now people who have babies can't get baby wipes because a bunch of assholes think that they're going to be like shut in their house out in Grandville for like days.
Yeah, I saw a picture today of somebody leaving a Costco with 2 pallets of wet wipes.
Jesus Christ.
There's no reason for any of this.
Yeah.
People are making it worse. It's really not as bad as people are making it. It's just
I think it needs
wash
to be
your
taken
hands.
seriously, but
No,
not like doomsday prepper seriously.
No, exactly. But like, so everybody's freaking out about it, and I just have to troll people at work. So I'm like, nah, man, this is fucking it. I'm like, this is it, dude. I was like, this is actually exactly what I've always wanted, man. They've been promising the end of the world since 2012, and every year after that has been a disappointment. I wasn't supposed to have to pay off my student loans. That's why I graduated in 2013. I wouldn't have gotten a fucking philosophy degree if I thought I'd actually have to pay for the thing, because they said the world was ending in 2012. My nihilism has been turned up to 11 the past few days. Mainly, I'm just annoyed about everybody freaking out about this thing. Like, just wash your goddamn hands. And yeah, avoid crowds for like a few weeks.
The best thing that's coming out of this is the conversation on better paid sick leave, because like they give you like a handful of days like to in case you get sick at most jobs, and like no, like some diseases are bigger than that, and I think people are like realizing that. Taco Bell recently changed their policy.
Yeah, no.
They're reevaluating things,
Right.
and they're gonna like if the Taco Bell's closed for a sick like something like this, a pandemic, or you know they can't work because they're sick, they're going to start paying their people not to be at work, which is good.
Yeah, no, it is good. Yeah, there is some good. Like I think Olive Garden also.
Hey, I'm doing some fact checking now. It looks like Darden Restaurants is the company which owns Olive Garden, Longhorn Steakhouse, and Capitol Grill, is only providing all hourly employees with up to 7 paid sick days, which is not enough for a coronavirus, so shame on them. And then Yum Brands, which encompasses KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut, will continue to enforce their strict procedures, blah, blah, blah. The companies will also be paying any employee required to self-quarantine for their regularly scheduled hours only if those employees are of a corporate-owned restaurant and not a franchise. So F the franchisees, but I guess okay for Yum Brands, but that's enough for now. Even that total ding-dong Ben Shapiro was like, seriously though, when are we getting these testing kits out there? And it's like, oh, now you see the importance of Medicare for everyone?
Yeah, exactly.
Now you understand the health emergency?
Yeah.
Like now that it's affecting you the typical white person way, it doesn't exist till it bothers me.
Yeah, exactly. And now, oh no, everybody could be affected by this.
Yeah.
Money can't get you away from this
Yeah.
problem. Like,
Unless you wear a bubble suit.
The good news is that quarantine biking is pretty sick. Streets are like, I think, gonna empty a little bit.
Dude, they're
Oh,
already
yeah.
like emptied out a little bit.
yeah, dude. Well, there's nothing going on. Everything's canceled.
Yeah.
I'm like getting scared because like a lot of my trips are probably gonna get postponed, or like music festival in Spain. That's probably not happening now. Like. Which we'll see. Actually, a lot of people at the hospital.
There's a tiny fiddle being played right now.
Whatever, man. I paid for that. But what everybody at work, the much more qualified healthcare professionals other than me, have been saying is that they believe that it will die down, like maybe toward the end of April. Things will start getting better if we keep these like limited quarantines up and everybody just chills out. That like after April, it should die down. They're anticipating it will rise back up in the fall. So, like, hopefully by then we've done enough research and stuff that we can, like, get people, like, inoculated for it.
But hey, shutting the system down for 5 months, hey, right on.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, it sucks because a lot of concerts are getting, which then, so Martha and I were, we're actually supposed to go see a presentation of Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure, where Paul Rubin comes out after the show and talks about the filming of the show and possibly masturbating in an adult theater. I don't know.
Oh man, I was just thinking I should make a joke about that, and then I went, no, I shouldn't. But hey.
He just touched himself, and it was in an adult theater. I see nothing wrong with that. What else are they there for?
I was going to go see Rotting Christ later this month, and that has been canceled, so I'm peeved. I was going to go see a bunch of shit this month.
Yeah.
The only one that's like not been canceled I'm going to tomorrow, which is Origin and Defeated Sanity. So I'm excited to go get covered in a bunch of other people's sweat and possibly get the disease.
Well,
Yeah,
the main
just
thing.
cover yourself in sanitizer.
Well, here's like Frank.
Pure. Gotta be pure. I gotta be pure. Well, here's the thing, Dustin. we are of the demographic where we're healthy enough where if we even do contract it, because the thing is, like, coronaviruses are nothing new. That's been something that's been, like, we've always had it. It's just this strain got fucking wild. We could get it. The real problem is, like, we could get it and totally survive it and not even be hospitalized. You probably just feel like shit for a couple days or something like that, you know, like the flu.
Or a bad hangover.
But they're worried about you spreading it to the people, which you work alone.
I don't have a lot of contact with the outside.
Exactly. So I think you're fine. You could, like, wait out the incubation period and not really spread it to anybody, as long as you're not licking handrails and doorknobs at Meijer or something like that. I know, right? Yeah.
Well, there goes my whole weekend.
Yeah, they told me I can't kiss the patients on the mouth anymore.
I like to push my shopping cart with my mouth.
All right, so what do I want to talk about? I think we should jump to something. Here's the really stupid bike idea I had this week.
Okay.
They make like mini projectors.
Oh, God. All right.
So I'm imagining a mini projector that is mounted to the handlebar, and then you adjust the keyframing to where it, like, still like looks like good resolution, but then you can watch your favorite videos while you bike.
That's horribly unsafe.
I mean, you still see the road.
That's like watching TV and driving a car. You can't do that.
Think of it this way.
Bad idea. No, I'm thinking about it. It's a bad idea.
Think about it this way. When you sit and watch something on Netflix, how much of that screen are you really watching?
All of it. I feel like...
You're not on your phone the whole time?
No, I watch TV. I always get mad at Martha because we're watching a movie and she's doing other stuff, and I'm like, I'm here to watch the movie.
Okay, well, this
man.
idea is for the person like Martha, except so instead of, fidgeting with your phone while the movie's on, you're paying attention to the road. So the other thing you're doing is, so you just kind of have it on in the background. Like, imagine biking down the street and watching Frasier, just like...
No. All of this sounds like a bad
like
idea.
It seems like this is a visual gag, quick peek down to what's essentially your bike light. And those things are hella bright compared to like your standard bicycle light.
If you were riding on a open street at night, maybe. I don't think that it would... How would you power it? Battery pack?
Yeah, man. It's like USB shit now.
And then you hit bumps and then your resolution gets all fucked up.
Well, yeah, but you should also be paying attention. You watch out for those bumps.
You're watching Frasier!
Yeah, which is projected clearly over the bumps.
Oh my God.
It's almost like it's scanning for them.
I think it's a bad idea, but I want to see it happen.
What if you're not projecting Frasier and instead you're projecting like a cool laser grid pattern or some trippy visuals?
Like some Terminator shit?
Yeah, some Terminator shit.
If you had like...
Play with me, Steve.
If you had like a Pink Floyd laser light show going on off it.
Yeah, you could essentially do that.
That would be okay.
Blasting the wall.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Or just like looped anime clips of like Ghost in the Shell.
Akira.
Or the 2012 masterpiece film Premium Rush starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh my God, biking while you're biking. Or just like GoPro footage of somebody doing downhill.
Yeah.
But you're riding in the street.
Ooh, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, so maybe you're like on a pretty boring commute and you're just like, I need to spice this up a little bit, and you watch somebody having a much cooler time.
Yeah, exactly.
I could get down with that.
that I think could work, but only
Finally.
So it's like
but it'd only work at night.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're leading a small group of people though, like...
Okay, it would be fun.
It's almost like a tandem, so you're watching the road for everybody while they're watching this movie projected in front of you. So it's like, kind of schooling everybody around.
If you did group movie nights where you're like watching, okay, now I'm on board.
A rolling movie night.
Yeah, if it was a rolling movie night, because then people aren't really paying attention anyway to the movie, but it's just like, I don't know.
But also, why not do a projector screen sail now, and then we're projecting up.
And then the wind picks up.
This is a B outline. Like a tandem bike with a big sail that's projected on.
Well,
by a
okay.
trailer,
Now, if we're gonna
get
really complicated with it, what you could have is you have one guy in front, so you gotta have a sacrifice. But you have one guy in front leading the group.
Oh, maybe it's a movie he's seen 100 times.
Yeah, he's Lord of the Rings. We could take
Yeah.
turns. I've seen Lord of the Rings so many times.
Is he gonna have like a big screen strapped to his back?
Well, it's going to be like on a trailer projected up behind, so there's a screen there, and then you have another guy who's got to be behind with the projector projecting it onto the screen. So it's going to take a lot of coordination
Yeah.
between those two people keeping it together.
And you
lot
have
of
to
leg
plan
power.
a route with like a lot of ceiling height because you don't want to like
Hit some
crash
low
into some
branches.
branches or. But also if you did this like a weekly bike ride, you could work your way through a mini series like
That's true.
Like the 10th
Like
Kingdom.
the 10th
Oh my
Kingdom.
god, that's what we do. Yes.
I would like a
10th
fridge
Kingdom
of
ride.
never-ending beers, please.
All right.
get some sort of bicycle powered microwave to fry some popcorn up for everybody. And
Pizza
now we're
rolls.
talking. Oh yeah.
But now what I'm thinking, though, is that would be a good event if we're going to make this more into a reality. If we did get a projector and a screen of some sort that could fold up, we could take a bike ride out to, like, a dark spot somewhere, like, as
Oh,
a
yeah.
group, and then have
There's
a
a good-
movie night out in the woods.
Actually, Lamoureux Park does have a 6 spot like that.
Yeah.
Now we are talking.
See, that would be cool.
We've had 3 great ideas.
Yeah.
Iteration.
We've had some ideas and one that's really good.
3 perfect ideas that are completely baked. Like, stick a fork in it, it is done.
Nothing to
Nothing
revise
half-baked
there.
or half-assed about this.
That's
Nope.
juicy.
You're not gonna get salmonella from any of those ideas.
I like it pink
These
in the
are
middle.
certified fresh ideas.
yeah. This one's a little pink in the middle. It's fine.
Shit, you get one of those inflatable screens. Somebody's got a bike pump. You can make short work of that.
That's what I'm saying. That'd be good, man. If we could get a trailer. I think I might buy a trailer. I can just probably strap it to the back of my bike. Bike night, movie nights. That'd be fun.
Insane. Absolute madness.
Presented by the Wheel Friends.
A bike-in movie.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. You could have like a meetup point. People just roll in and stuff. But like,
Oh, outlaw movies in the park. That is so good. That is the best idea we've ever had.
yeah, dude, we'll have different locations. Because that would be cool. It'd be like a Wednesday night ride, but we could do it on different nights. Like, just make a Facebook event out of it. Now, how much are projectors, though?
I know there's like a capsule one by it's called but it's like $300. Might only go to 100 inches. This is just what's off the top of my head. This is not an advertisement. They're not paying for this.
No, bleep that shit out.
Fuck them.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty neat.
Although I'm not above being sent a projector and just saying what the name is.
Yeah.
If I'm sent one.
Yeah.
I can still get the bag. Give me that bag. They make mini projectors, but I don't know how good they are. I mean, you can do short films.
Well, for what we're doing, it can be garbage.
Yeah, it's more about just having a movie plan and getting drunk in a park. Like the Wednesday night ride, but it's more focused on the break and
Yeah.
not the ride so much.
I mean,
you could still do both. Just you have to watch whatever you want in like a half-hour increment and pump that thing up real quick. And
I do put a pretty high focus on the break of the ride.
Oh, no, it's the best part. I mean, the ride's great.
I love riding,
Yeah, I love riding.
and definitely not drinking and riding at the same time.
just do the Mandalorian. That's like the right amount for like a break. Those episodes are pretty short.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. Do a Mandalorian series.
Maybe we should finally start a Discord so we can share Netflix and Disney Plus passwords for the bike community's sake. That login screen on Disney Plus, but it's got like a 6x6 grid of faces.
What was I gonna say? Hi, bud.
Oh, you want a French fry, buddy?
You know he do.
High five. Good boy.
Fuck. What was I gonna say? Oh no, the 10th Kingdom would be a good one for like if we did a like bike packing trail, like a bike packing trip, and every night you watch the 10th Kingdom.
And during the day, everybody's charging their solar batteries to contribute to the projector.
I would buy enough. It would be a quest.
Oh man,
You have to be prepared.
I would do the Lord of the Rings for that one too. That'd be pretty
Oh
sick.
no, that'd be good because that'd be like a 3-night thing. That's more realistic.
Yeah,
A
all
Lord
3
of-
nights
A Lord of the Rings bike packing trip.
not the Hobbit.
across the state.
Not the Hobbit. The animated Hobbit is the only one that I recognize.
That's the only one that's real.
Oh, what a sweet.
All you
puppy
folks
dog.
out there, 1970s animated Hobbit film.
Fuck,
Yes.
find it at your local library.
Yeah,
'Cause that's the only place I know that it exists.
I have it on VHS.
Oh, you have it on VHS.
This is a good ad. I'll allow this one. I've deemed it so.
The animation's on point. The music's fucking great.
Yeah, they've got good music.
Great songs. I still sing them
Moosh,
sometimes.
you stay away from that.
That's just a bag of garbage.
Oh, just like you, Moosh. No, I'm just kidding. I just censor that. I won't ever say anything that mean to my dog and let it air.
And let it air.
That was a good threat. I don't know what I'll do with that coronavirus stuff at the beginning. Maybe that's Patreon stuff.
Just take all the
The
I'm telling you.
Patreon members get the coronavirus warning.
Steve's safety corner.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure some people would appreciate hearing us make light of the situation.
I mean,
to make them
there
feel
wasn't
better
a whole
about
lot of
it.
jokes in that segment.
It wasn't a lot of making light. It was a lot of me telling America to stop freaking out. And
I still think this is prime time for biking, though.
oh no, it is. No, dude,
Less
that's
traffic because people are quarantining
Biking-
themselves.
biking is a activity that you can do during this time because it gets you away from people.
Just-
like you're not gonna get coronavirus from a tree. The other truth is you're gonna get it. You're just gonna get it. Like
Yeah.
it's in the air, dude. Like it's like the flu. You might get it, so just be careful.
Yeah.
Don't freak out. Don't steal all fucking toilet paper, dude. I gotta
Take
poop.
some vitamins.
What I think is kind of horrifying is I've seen a lot of like how-to articles popping up, like how to make your own hand sanitizer, and I'm just like, please don't lead to like a new kombucha, but like people are just making their own bespoke hand sanitizer. Otherwise, you might be able to purchase the Wheel Friends brand hand satanizer, which will
Yeah.
kill all the germs on your hands.
That band I'm seeing tomorrow, Defeated Sanity, is selling Defeated Sanitizer. So that's pretty great. I might pick up some.
But yeah, to the best of my knowledge, the CDC is saying that UV light kills coronavirus. So as long as you're not biking with sick people, yeah, the number of people counts.
Yeah.
If you're not biking with sick people and you're staying like 9 feet away from everybody you come in contact with, like you'd be fine.
Yeah.
In New York, they're saying like don't use public transit and don't use rideshare, and like nobody has a car, so like they should be like biking like crazy in New York City
Right?
now.
Oh man, if this was the revolution.
This could be the tipping point for them. Like people finally realizing what the superior method of travel is.
right. Yeah, I guess that's the other.
If we're
thing.
going to talk about extremes, we're going to talk about the extremely rad outcomes of the coronavirus.
More bikes.
More bikes.
Why are people buying all the toilet paper instead of the bikes?
Yeah,
Yeah, buy
you
the
should be
bikes.
buying tubes.
Yeah, stock up on tubes. You're gonna need those.
Yeah,
Get some
tubes
extra
and
tires.
chains and brake cable.
Hey.
The good stuff. Yeah, I also think more drone delivery, but also this could be a good time to start a bike delivery business.
I was watching a documentary about like drug trade in New York and stuff like that. But so Martha's watching it and I'm cooking.
Meth.
Yeah, and for the drug trade, she said that like because they're covering like a couple different dealers and then like some stick-up boys, which are like the people that rob the like dealers. And they're talking about how stick-up boys will rob like the people who transport the drugs, which are mainly bike messengers.
Yeah.
And like she's like she says, or they're saying that they target people that have like fancy looking fixed gear bicycles, and then she like stopped a frame and like showed a picture. I was like, oh yeah, that's what all me and my friends look like with like the roll top bags and like waterproof bags and stuff. Like they all have like that bike messenger. I was like, oh yeah, that's just what bike messengers look like. Like they're the people who move stuff, because there's definitely bike messengers who don't ask questions. Like
Yeah.
they just get paid and move the parcel. And so like they'll target that. So if you're in a big city, look out. I guess it's a real thing. If you're
What a warning.
We're just full of good news today.
I've been dealing with a lot of shit lately, and I've been in a dark place, and I'm just like getting all this out.
It's understandable, but trying to be a refuge from the darkness.
Nope. His
I
eye
mean,
is
yeah,
fixed
I
on me
guess
now.
It's everywhere.
I can't see the stars anymore, Sam. Just the great dark. I can't remember what the line is, but Frodo looking into the abyss.
It's too bad Yankee Springs. I mean, it's not too bad, I guess, but Yankee Springs has a ride they call Lord of the Springs.
Oh,
It's like a race they do. But I bet doesn't have this great Lord of the Rings playing every night.
Oh, Craig, have you seen my new Lord of the Rings themed tattoo?
Yeah, I saw it on the gram,
Oh,
but
okay.
feel free to describe it to me as if I've never seen it before and I'm listening to this in an audio medium.
So,
No, it should just be like, oh yeah, look at that. I like that part.
oh yeah.
And they got
Wow.
that right there. Yeah.
I don't remember Smaug having such big old titties, but okay.
Yeah, interesting choice on the.
Took some creative liberties there.
Yeah, it's just Gandalf and Christopher Lee kissing.
It's
Like tenderly though.
it's Tolkien's Eye of Sauron drawing that went on the cover of like one of the versions of the Fellowship, I think. So it's got like the eye, and then the like a
script
ring,
around the
and then like the
middle,
elvish
or
script around it with a
around the
couple little
outside.
flames coming up the top. It's pretty boss.
Nice.
I feel much tougher having it.
Is that on your
I feel much tougher having my Lord of the Rings tattoo.
Hey, Led Zeppelin wrote about Lord of the Rings, and Led Zeppelin's the greatest band that ever lived, so...
That's debatable.
I know. Yeah, but I'm sorry.
Lifting riffs.
That was my wife speaking through me. Yeah, they did steal a lot of their music.
Hey, dude, Lord of the Rings is badass.
Yeah,
Lord of the
People
Rings
who
is
like
badass.
it are
Lord of the Rings is
badass.
badass.
All you
Tolkien,
Lord of the Rings folks out there, you're badass.
Tolkien wrote it during the war. The
It's-
Great War.
And it's about a war.
Hey, you guys want to help me make sure we never end up in Bicycling Magazine?
Yeah.
Why the fuck do they run car ads?
That seems messed up.
Yeah, it is.
I'm really mad about it.
Maybe it's so you can like take your bike to a faraway place.
It's because people don't buy magazines anymore, and they need money to
Yeah.
keep their company afloat. So
This car ad is keeping the company alive.
exactly.
Yeah.
If anything, they're held hostage to the car ad.
Yeah, that's rough.
I'd like if anybody from a bike magazine happens to listen to this, get back to us about that.
Or keep snubbing us on your best bicycling podcast list.
Yeah, come on. How many can there actually be? First of all,
I'd like to think.
Oh, you want to actually hear about cycling? Oh, well.
oh fuck that.
Not here.
Not here.
Unless you guys want to put like a case of beer on betting which team's going to win the Tour de France. I don't really want to talk about that boring shit.
Right? Yeah, we should start a feud with the other bike podcasts.
Now that's a bad idea.
I don't think so.
No, we should. I mean, this
Nobody
sounds
want-
really bitter. I'm not sure I like the tone this is actually taking. I wanted to alienate just one body, but I was thumbing through one because I still get them because they lured me in when they put Ultra Romance on the cover of one, and they made me think, oh, maybe this isn't roadie trash after all. But then they just sort of like pivoted back to being roadie trash. And it's just like bike ad or like bike stuff, expensive bikes, car ad. I mean, maybe not that many, but
Yeah, man.
I think I have one in this room.
Is there any good, like, I don't know, more urban bike magazines?
Oh, rest in peace. Urban Velo was the best.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
the absolute best.
See, the good ones never last.
I have thought
The
about
good die young.
if I didn't work 40 hours a week, that killed me. I would love to do a zine. A zine and just bring it back. Urban Velo was the best.
We should make a poorly Xerox newsletter. And hand
Yeah,
it.
man, a zine.
Maybe I'll start working on that. Make a poorly Xerox newsletter, and then
Dude.
just hand it out places.
You could do like a magazine scrapbook thing where you cut out all the text from other magazines and just paste it in there.
like like a ransom letter.
Yes.
Nah. Maybe for the title, I could do that. Yeah, dude.
See?
Just a shitty one page zine.
That's like our 200th great idea this episode.
Hell yeah.
What would it be called?
Yeah, dude, there could be the pizza review. I'm always trying to get into food reviews, beer reviews, bike reviews. Yeah.
All the things we talk about in the theme song.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Or elaborate on more nuanced points to stuff we briefly cover in the podcast because we can
Should it-
hardly focus on
should it be
anything.
should it be like the Wheel Friends zine? Like something along those lines? Are we
the
gonna
friend zone?
the friend zone? The Wheel Friend Zone.
That's somewhere we can be a little more
Let's start
radical.
brainstorming that tonight. Will
Wheel
work.
words.
Wheel words. That's not bad.
It shall be pondered.
It shall be pondered. Or just whiskey brisket. You can just make it the whiskey brisket.
I just
The
feel like
wheelski brisket.
not to get all marketing brain on this, but I feel like the target demographic might pick up something called whiskey brisket and not understand what it is.
It's just a
That
name,
is-
Sorry,
dude.
that's
That is
just a
true.
hunch I have.
That is true.
Yeah,
I could
we'll
make
come
it. I could call it the Bike Buds and pretend like it's competing with the Wheel Friends.
Yeah.
but it talks about all the same stuff. Ooh, the Penny Farthing Pals. I kind of like that one too. But again, that doesn't. You can't look at that right away and make the connection. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna make a zine. That's what I'm gonna do with my free time. I have a week off every week. I should be doing something.
Oh yeah, you do have a week off,
Ooh, I can probably get for my tablet like some kind of like editing software.
and we can spread our bike propaganda in
Yeah.
the written form.
Ooh, propaganda pals. And then it just becomes a socialist newsletter.
Just call it bicycle propaganda.
Bike again.
That's the name. Like you pick. What is this? It's bicycle, propaganda.
To the point.
It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
just-
lying.
Yeah, just to the point.
Yeah. Surprise, 49 episodes in, you've been listening to bicycle propaganda.
Yeah, dude. And at the bottom it'll be like brought to you by the Wheel Friends.
Yeah. Get my full page ad in there because I'm not a fucking car company.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude, exactly.
Some goddamn ethics around here.
Oh, you know, Craig, you should probably have like more visual content on the Facebook to engage like more people.
Yes,
people love
I
pictures
know.
and shit. Like we could get to just every time we record, be like, "What's up, assholes?"
Yeah, like all the other podcasts do.
Yeah.
If you want me to run the social media, I will. I'll be as tame as I possibly can. I have time.
Yeah, I was thinking for
I don't do Twitter though, so like
I'm awful on Twitter. I got in that fight with that mountain biker. All because I thought it was funny that Mayor Bliss was just holding her helmet in the photo. Like they just tossed it to her and were like, here's your helmet. Like, quick, take the picture. I'm like, this is clearly just government bike propaganda, which I'm allowed to criticize as a citizen, but you know, it started a whole thing. Whatever. I'm bad at Twitter. You could send out a tweet that's like, I don't want to start a helmet debate, but, and then have 500 responses. Awful place. But no, what I was thinking was for a YouTube type presence is maybe like you've got that GoPro, so we just throw like an hour of just thing over the podcast and just upload it that way to YouTube.
ooh, yeah.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Did you know that you can edit video in Reaper?
Oh, for real? Glad I pay for the licensed version.
Me too. I actually did.
Yeah, same. Licensed for personal/small business use, right up at the top.
Now I don't get that annoying message every time I open it. Like,
Please pay for this.
you have
It's
used.
been 2 years. We're not going to cut you off artistically because we believe in you and what you're doing. But please.
but we're so poor.
You have used Reaper for 1,200 hours. Please buy it.
It's just $60, the cost of a
And-
AAA video game.
and as you're clicking the box to like close it, you're like, I'm still not sure.
It
Click.
it goes, please, 5. Pay for it, 4. It gives you a whole countdown, so you have to weigh it while it guilts you. Like it's if it could have puppy dog eyes pop up, it would.
Well, hell yeah, dude. We'll start using the GoPro and getting video. Then, yeah, we can have Wheel Friends on that. It's just our group rides and a conversation related to no way to the ride that we went on.
But hey, maybe you can watch that on, like, they can watch that on their stationary bike while they're locked in their home with the quarantine.
Yeah, exactly. We're doing this for you, America.
Yeah.
And
What you don't see
other
is
countries.
that we are fully dressed in hazmat suits right now. It's totally a safe,
Yeah,
sterile
I'm
environment. We're not within 6
sweating
feet of each other.
My
There's
balls
no
off.
spittle. We haven't been sharing straws or anything. These quarantine suit microphones are really good. That's why they're picking up dog sounds.
And thanks to the money you give us from the Patreon, we were able to afford these from that man under the bridge. I'm still stuck on Magazine. I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what kind of editing software I can get on like graphic design software that I can get on.
I think there was one called InDesign that might have been low cost or free.
Yeah, I want to be able to like make I don't know how you do that, like make different shits. So without typing it out, cutting it out, pasting it, unless we wanted
having no prior experience.
Yeah, and having no experience with doing stuff like this.
Having completely no idea how to do a magazine, but we can do it.
Right? Yeah, we can do
It's
it.
words in a book. What are you talking about?
Well, we can do a podcast. We can do that. This is going to be that on paper.
Decentralized media. The same 5 companies own 90% of all entertainment in America.
Oh, there's definitely going to be some socialism in there too. I definitely, if I'm having a poorly Xerox newsletter, it's going to be a socialist, at least a little bit. Democratic socialist. I'm an American.
We'll figure something out. And it'll be on Patreon first. Patreon.com/wheelfriends. Anything helps. I know, you should probably be stocking up on toilet paper, I guess. I know.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't stock up on toilet paper.
Instead of buying some bootleg toilet paper, maybe think about subscribing to the...
But if you want some bootleg toilet paper, my name is
or any
Steven.
hospital supply. That's obviously a joke, of course, and if I were you, I wouldn't hold my breath on that zine. Not yet at least. It will be on the Patreon if it ever comes around. Big thank you to our Patreon supporters for sticking it out through this quarantine. Your money's going somewhere good, which Steve's going to mention right now.
Hello, fellow wheel friends. Steve here. Just wanted to say that in the wake of current events, a global pandemic and one of the largest civil rights movements seen in our generation, certainly, Craig and the gang have not been able to record any new episodes. However, we have had a lot of time to think about our community and its needs in this weird and difficult time. As we ride the streets of Grand Rapids, it's hard for us to ignore the homeless community and how it's fallen by the wayside amidst our nation's current state. Ministries and shelters were closed for a time, resulting in people being unable to get the basic necessities that they need day to day. That's when our Craig, our sweet leader Craig, came up with a fantastic idea: the Community Action Alley Cat. The concept is really simple. It's an alley cat style race, with the main focus being the distribution of relief packages to our community's homeless. Details of the date are still being discussed, but we're shooting for late July, early August. But the thing is now, what we humbly ask you for are the donations of goods. We are looking for basic things that you would need in this time: face masks, hand sanitizer, baby wipes, bottled water, non-perishable foods such as granola bars, tuna packets, etc., toothbrushes, toothpaste, feminine hygiene products, first aid supplies, shampoo, soap, and I can't stress this enough, clean socks. If you are interested in donating or participating in this event, please send a message to the Wheel Friends Facebook group, and or you can message me personally at saspear90@gmail.com. That is saspear90@gmail.com. Excuse me. Or message me personally on Facebook. If you're one of our wonderful listeners who does not live in the Grand Rapids area but still wants to do some good, we strongly urge you to invest in your own community. Donate, volunteer, protest, help out your fellow humans. Real change starts locally, people. We cannot stress that enough. Also, we would like to give a big shout out to all of our Patreon subscribers. All of your current donations have been stowed away in the Wheel Friends Patreon piggy bank and are being donated toward this event. So thank you so much.
All right, we're going to pretend he didn't call me the leader because whatever, it's too late to edit that out. I'm too tired. But yeah, with what we've managed to put together, we got about 100 care packages right now. Probably August 8th or 15th we'll do this. I'm settling on the date right here, right now. August 8th or 15th. I know I'm saying settling and I give you 2 options, but that's where we're at right now. I want to make sure Steve can be there, and you boys got a work schedule too. All right, so yeah, we'll have more on that as it happens, but I think the idea is you're going to show up, you're going to stay 6 feet from everybody as long as you're healthy and able to be there. We're going to have hand sanitizer, you're going to get 3 care packages, and then when we say go, you quickly go deliver those, and then come back and get some more care packages. And I guess whoever delivers the most is going to be our winner. No prize yet. Might just be you get to sit in on an episode of the Wheel Friends once it's safe to do so. Well, yeah, we want to make sure we do this safe, and we want to make sure you stay safe. Have fun out there. Big world. Lots of new bike rides. Lots of new bikers. All right, go ride your bike.